Hello everyone, and thanks again for tuning into my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss microphones, but before we get into that, just a reminder, if you like what you hear and you see on the channel, please take a moment to like and subscribe. I've said this before many times, I don't take any of my subscribers or viewers for that matter for granted. I really do appreciate your willingness to spend a little bit of time with me. It's always appreciative, and hopefully we can make this channel grow, have positive feedback with one another, and compare notes and thoughts on music and songs and writing and recording and everything else that goes along with it. So now let's get right into it. Today we're going to talk about microphones, specifically the Shure SM57 and the Sennheiser e609. So since I started recording about a year and a half ago or so, I picked up the e609 first. I love this mic. It's great, helps with my tone, love what it's done for my sound. Never had any problems with it, nor do I expect any problems with it, and it's exceptionally reasonably priced. I think this is under $100, with the Shure SM57 being roughly in the same price as well. Now, although I really love the e609 microphone, the other day I was kind of just messing around, kind of bored on the internet, sifting through YouTube channels and reading other things and forums and whatnot, and just ended up in that rabbit hole of debates about the 57 versus the 609, the 57 versus the 609, and I heard a lot of comparisons and shootouts, and I could hear differences, but there's one thing that these channels weren't telling me was, what's it going to sound like on my rig? Every rig is different, everybody plays different, everybody has unique tones and sounds. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to compare the Shure SM57, which I actually went out and bought 3 days ago, really specifically for this video, and to see if I can improve my sound as well, and comparing it to the e609. So I'm going to do it with my rig. So today I'm going to be using a solar guitar, which is going to go through a Engel Ironball SE amplifier into a 4x12 cabinet with PV Valve King speakers, because I'm actually going to really duplicate and replicate my own sound, which of course is easy enough to do. I am going to use my MXR chorus, which I usually use within my general guitar sound. I'm going to use exact same mic placements, and let's see what we get out of these two mics with my rig, with my sound. Another comparison. Let's see what you guys think. All right, off to the comparison videos. Here we go. All right, so there we have it. We've just listened to both microphones, the SM57 and the e609, and the first thing that I learned was I now have really two fantastic mics for my studio. That was the first thing. And I will say that they both have some differences, and I do find the differences to be subtle. And the other good thing with these subtle differences is I like the differences between the mics, and they think they each have their own unique characteristics or personalities, if you will. I found the SM57 to have a little bit more of a dynamic and brighter sound overall, while I thought the e609 was a little darker. Not quite as dynamic, not necessarily a bad thing, and I felt that the e609 was a little bit more bottom or accentuated bass tones a little more than the SM57. With that said, for myself, because this was all about testing what these mics sound with my rig, you know, I could definitely see applications for both. When I think of my solar guitar that has the distortion plus pickups, sometimes the bottom end on those pickups is a little drastic, so using the SM57 with that guitar to even things out a little bit more could really do the trick. So it's going to be a lot of fun for me to experiment with both mics. I now have a template for how each of them sound, so definitely starting exceptionally soon, probably in the following few days, I will start to use the SM57 and really see what I could do with it with my actual material mixed in with bass, and everything else, and multiple tracking and all the things that go on with that. So there you have it, SM57 versus the e609. I really don't want to say there's a clear winner between the two microphones, but I'll say I'm the clear winner simply because I own both of them now. So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you have a preference between the two, please feel free to leave comments. Other than that, please, if you like this video, please hit that like button. If you're so inclined, please subscribe to the channel. Other than that, stay well, stay metal, stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you.